Hello, my name is Elissa Tam, and thank you all for coming to our Change the World event. And so, after hearing all of these inspirational ideas on how to change the world, how many of you guys have started creating your own ideas? Okay, now keep your hands up. Now, how many of you guys are ready to launch it as a service project? All right, now that's a lot of hands that went down, but that's okay, because you know why? Because today I'm going to tell you about how to create a service project by utilizing my service project, Comfort Care Packs, which Olivia Strobel talked about earlier, and basically how I did it. So the first step is to establish your aim. What is the purpose of your project? This can be addressed by creating a mission statement. So for example, our mission statement was that everyone deserves the chance to find comfort at any stage in life, despite financial or personal obstacles. It's a simple message that can be 1 to 2 sentences, but honestly, it can be formatted any way you like, as long as it is concise and clearly illustrates the purpose of your project. Now, it's time to think about who you want to impact. This is called your target group. Because we wanted to provide comfort to those without access to basic hygiene products, we decided that our primary target group would be the homeless. So now we have a clear idea of what we want to do. We also want to consider exactly what resources we're going to need to make this possible. This is where you can put together your own committee, start reaching out to local businesses and organizations to see what kind of part they can do to contribute to your purpose, and also create a list of volunteers. This is so that you have, when you start carrying out your service project, you have a mini support network that you can depend on. As we begin to develop our idea more and more, we're going to start progressing from the brainstorming stage to the implementation stage. So first, we need to define our product. My committee and I decided that we were going to do care packs that contained a multitude of products that were geared toward providing short-term relief through the access of hygiene products, as well as long-term relief by equipping those with contacts that they can reach out to in case of any social or financial distress. To grasp a better picture of what our care packs look like, I compiled a list of what each one contained. In the beginning, we only planned to have hygiene products, but by the end, we were able to include first aid products, winterwear, and even food items. So how exactly were we able to expand our margins? This is where funding comes in. We decided to do, there are many ways to raise money. From dime to donates to fundraisers, the options are limitless. We decided to do a t-shirt fundraiser. So we created a design that, I guess it doesn't zoom in. All right, so we created a design that appealed to our target market, which were high schoolers, and we sold them at $15. And by the end of a 1-week turnaround, we were able to sell 135 shirts, which gave us a net profit of over $1,000. We also reached out to local businesses who were able to help save us money by donating a multitude of items, such as we reached out to hotels that gave us shampoo, body lotion, conditioner, and dentistries that gave us toothpaste and toothbrush. So this helped us save a lot of money. This is just for fun, but I also wanted to show you what our packing process looked like. So we basically asked a lot of people to just come show up and help put things together. And so in some photos, you can see we have facial tissue packets at the top here, and we also have water bottles in this bottom right corner, which wrapped inside were face towels, toothbrushes, and toothpaste. And so on the second day, we were able to put everything in one Kroger bag, and so that when we hit the streets, we were able to efficiently hand them out to people. While it is important to serve others, it is also important to learn from the act of serving. So, To wrap up my presentation, I'm going to tell you all a story. Can't promise it'll be as good as Gabe's, but I'll try. So once we partnered with a local organization, we were able to personally put our care packs into the hands of the homeless throughout the streets of downtown Indianapolis. Over time, we began to realize that a lot of people were accepting of our service. However, one individual stood out. As we approached the end of the street, we encountered a middle-aged man in a worn-out hoodie. And before asking what he wanted, we started shuffling through our bags to find a care pack, and right when we were about to give him one, he paused us, pushed the care pack back in our hands, and asked for money. Now this simple act made us realize two things. First, we made the wrong assumptions. Rather than directly asking him what he wanted, we assumed that our care packs had what he needed. And this ultimately led to our second realization. There are things that people want, and there are things that people need. As public servants, we have a duty to provide certain items and actions that further our community's sustainability, while also avoiding those that hinder it. This broad spectrum of how people responded to our care packages demonstrated to us that in order to understand one's needs, we must first understand them as an individual, as a human being. This foundation is what differentiates a great service project from a good one. The foundation of not only continuously keeping the act of giving in mind, but also the very people we serve. Thank you.